Satanism as a generalized term comprises a great multitude of different faiths and ideologies. The most notable subdivision of Satanist worldviews is theological, whether the ideology supposes the existence of a supernatural Satan entity or demonic entities, or not. Non-theological Satanism can pretty accurately be summed up to be LaVeyan Satanism, since it is the most notable non-theistic Satanist movement. Founded by Anton LaVey, the Church of Satan, the chief proponent of LaVeyanism, does not suppose that Satan is any form of entity, but the positive archetype of human instinctual pride, carnality and hedonism. In a word, the Church of Satan is an anti-movement reason of cultural Christianity, where the most grievous sins of specifically American cultural Christianity are seen as the highest virtues. Lust, pride and egoism are put foremost as the closest thing to propriety in what is seen as an amoral and atheistic universe. To contrast LaVeyan Satanism is theistic Satanism, which can be split in two based on what is considered as theos, into Satan worship and into demonology. Satan worship is broadly the monotheistic worship of Satan. The theology behind it can go one of two ways. Either Satan is in non-exclusivism, seen as one of many gods, or is seen in exclusivism as the only god. In both cases it is generally more common that Satan is seen as a benevolent god, but conceivably one could worship a malevolent Satan as well. Hold an immoralist worldview, that is. Demon worship is the worship of one or of many demons. Regardless, in demonolatry there are always a multitude of demonic entities or essences which are and or can be worshipped. Demonologist faiths differ widely. Depending on theology, demons can be benevolent, neutral or malevolent beings, or of any of the three. Some systems hold that the demon later ought to dedicate himself to the veneration or worship of one demon. Some that relationships with patron demons are short-time contractual arrangements. Some hold that demons are absolute, perhaps even a type of necessity, the names of which simply change from time to time and place to place. And some hold that demons are in a way realized into existence by worship and can equally die out in lack of worship. Sort of like in sects of Wiccanism. Theological Satanists' faiths can also be categorized based on the aims of the theology. If one aims to ascend in some way with demonic or satanic help, he is a left-hand path Satanist. If one wishes merely to worship the prevailing powers, to work as one is called to in the universe, one is a right-hand path Satanist. If you wish to read further on the topic, ideological sources include the Satanic Bible for LaVeyan Satanism, Codex Cyrus for Theological Satanism, warning though this one's a pretty far-right extremist text, Dictionnaire Infernal for right-hand path demonology, and Modern Demonology for left-hand path demonology. And that is all.